right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for coming here today. My name is James Martinez, and I am the president of the National Latino Peace Officers Association, or the San Bernardino Riverside County chapter. Today is a very special day for us because for the first time in our history, in the 40-year history of our organization, we actually have an opportunity to endorse an individual, and any political person for that fact, because for the longest time, the Latino Peace Officers Association has always been a 501c3, and we were never able to officially endorse specific candidates. Since myself, Dennis Alvarado, our political action committee chairman, Frank Montez, his co-chair, we actually were able to put together the right kind of paperwork and finally made sure that everything was legal and lawful so that we could actually do this. Once this had actually happened, we started to do some research out there for some individuals. One of the biggest misconceptions that people have about the NLPOA is that we're only for Latinos. And that's the farthest thing from the truth. We are for the benefit of everyone. We encourage a multiracial, we want to cross every ethnic background that you can possibly imagine. If you're for law and order and protecting your community, we want you a part of our organization, regardless of gender, color, creed, religion. So I want everybody to make sure that you understand that. Because with that being said, one of the reasons why we went to this specific candidate was that we judged this person based on the person's character. What have they done for our community? What have they done for American veterans? What have they done for our people here, not only in the state of California, but as a nation? And the name that kept coming up was Mr. Mike Morrell. And I want Mr. Morrell to know that for the first time in the history of our organization, that he is the first assembly member to be endorsed by this organization. And we are very, very proud and excited for this. And so I want you all to be the first to witness this, and I'm very excited and very, very proud. Before I do anything else, I'd like to turn over to our political chairman, Mr. Dennis Alvarado, who's going to give you some information here, assembly member, and then Mr. Montez here is going to say a little something, but this is something that's very important to us, and we're very proud today. So, Dennis Alvarado.
It's a great honor to be here in order to participate in this process. We are greatly honored by your presence here, Assemblyman Morrell, because we know how difficult it is, especially with your schedule in today's time frames, that you're going from one place to another and you're representing the interests of the community. It's incumbent upon us to share that we do this in an effort to assure the community that our goals are the same as yours, to build strong communities through public safety and to create an atmosphere of a transformative change by bringing about strong communities, by raising strong families and providing every effort to build strong business. And especially today, since you're providing more assistance to our veterans coming back from overseas who may want to seek professional positions in government at all phases, the fact that you're supporting our U.S. veterans in such a strong way is a commitment to excellence, and we, and that's just not a Raider slogan. That's just basically something that is speaks to your integrity, and that your wishes for our community are looking for the best interests of all of our members, but especially those who have served our country so well. As you can see behind us, we have a documentation that we honored our veterans with sacrifice. From 2003 up to current 2011, these are all the military personnel that lost their lives in that effort and sacrificed for us Americans on our behalf, serving the Constitution of this country so well. So what we want to do, we're going to give you the nonpartisan National Latino Peace Officers Association endorsement for your assembly position that you're seeking currently. And so let me read this. The National Latino Peace Officers Nonpartisan Association for Law and Order, NLPOA, unanimously supports and endorses your candidacy for California State Assembly, 63rd District of the great state of California. The NLPOA is a law enforcement organization made up of federal, state, and local law enforcement officers. The NLPOA endorses Mike Morrell as the next California State Assembly, 63rd District of California, because he has demonstrated the highest ideals of honor, integrity, and truth. Mike Morrell believes in the safety and security of our communities. Mike Morrell is committed to bridging the gap between law enforcement and our communities. We invite members and friends to support Mike Morrell as our next California State Assembly 63rd District as he walks side by side with law enforcement. Again, congratulations on your endorsement by the National Nonpartisan Latino Peace Officers Association, the NLPOA. Mike?
Perhaps a picture here.
Definitely.
Perfect. 3, 2, 1. This is great, guys. I really appreciate this for placing your trust in me. My desire, it's funny, you talk about the economy and law enforcement, but you also bring family into the mix. If we had good, positive role models and fathers and mothers, we would need less law enforcement these days. So I appreciate the fact that you recognize, family, faith, and freedom are all elements that go into a free society and one where you'll have less crime. But until I guess God makes peace on earth, we're always going to need good law enforcement.